All right.
hard.
So, yeah,
British tree.
So you realize the inside of the tree is really dry. No sap, no resin coming out of it.
Can I just keep poking into the tree?
Sure.
I'm just gonna keep going and see if I can just, I don't know, just keep going until something bad happens.
Okay. As soon as you continue basically drilling a hole through this tree, you do manage to dig a significant amount of the tree out. And when you do so, you get to relatively the center of the tree. Still no resin or sap.
But, like, the tree doesn't stab me back.
No.
Okay. Well, rough, bud. I guess I'm gonna go back to bed.
Okay.
Or I guess, wait. No, I'm gonna do watch.
Okay.
I almost got out of that one.
Oof. Damn it. Alright. So as soon as you're done cutting up this tree for a bit, you go back and sit down and do your watch. And then something comes over and attacks you. No, I'm just kidding. Your watch becomes uneventful and continues the night.
Cool.
Next watch.
3.
Alright. So there is technically still a little bit of rain, so you do still hear the fact that the
I go up to the tree.
Yep, here we go. When you knock on the tree,
You don't have
do
to explain everything. I know what it all sounds like, and it's fine. You don't have to explain it for a third time.
You see a tree with a hole carved into it.
Guys, wait, yeah, did we all do separate trees?
I assume that you guys are not sitting like exactly in the same spot, so I just assumed that you guys were doing different trees.
Fair enough.
Sephi wakes up, sees holes in 3 separate trees. What's going on here?
I
What
still
did you
in my
guys do to the
blades,
trees?
and then I realized they're psychic and that they won't actually cut anything. So I just
Oh yeah.
feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's fucking weird, and I go back to my watch.
Yeah. I fucking forgot about that. Alright.
You kind of
Yeah,
wish
you-
they hurt the trees.
Yep.
So you go back, you sit down, you start doing your watch. The fact that after the rain stopped during the night, a gentle breeze goes past your camp. And that's the end of the end of your watch.
I thought you were gonna say the session. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was like,
Bad good session.
good half hour, guys.
Yeah.
Full 4-minute recording in OBS.
Alright, so it's the next morning, and you're across. Well, there's a river right next to you, and there seems to be a road on the other side of the river.
Real quick, can I do a cool little thing that I am learning
No.
about? I like to use Druidcraft.
Go ahead.
One of the abilities is to create a tiny harmless sensory effect that predicts what the weather might be at my location for the next 24 hours.
Alright.
Do a weather check.
Stardew Valley.
Now I'm the one that actually has to roll the fucking d6s.
Yeah, good. Get out of my hands.
It seems like the weather right now, in the next 24 hours are gonna be slightly slightly cloudy with a chance of rain, but
Meatballs?
does not see with a chance of rain, but it does not seem like it's gonna be heavy cover like last night. Majority of the day will be cloudy with a small breeze from the north side.
Hype. Also, for the blocks, I did training and perception, and I got a success on my first try.
Nice.
I did training in Arcana and I got a success.
Nice.
Training in sleight of hand, failure.
Got his
Oh,
ass.
you're a failure.
Imagine being bad at sleight of hand.
Yeah, right? What a loser.
Imagine not having a plus 17.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
bro, I'm
fuck?
right up there with you.
Dude, but level 6. How is that even possible?
Luckstone and Gloves of Thievery.
Ah. That'll do it.
Yep. Plus
That'll
having
fucking do it.
expertise.
Oh yeah, I got that part.
You know, just have to cover all the bases.
Can't wait until the UA where rogues get reliable talent at level 7.
Oh, I know. It's awesome.
It's like the best thing ever.
All right. So you guys are gonna continue your journey, probably going across the river.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see no reason why to just keep going until we get there.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to swim through the river.
Oh,
Or-
there's no bridge? Is there a road on either side of this river and no bridge to cross the roads?
There's not a bridge per se, but there's like a small section that's like, shallow.
We go there.
I guess, yeah. I guess I'll go that way.
Okay.
It's a better option than swimming across.
That's for sure.
All right.
JR
Serious?
just assumes we're gonna take the path of most resistance.
Oh yeah.
It just takes more time to do so, to go to the area that has less, that's more shallow. But you'll eventually get to the other side, and, yeah, you'll actually be faced with a road. It's a dirt road, but as soon as you get closer and closer, it seems like someone's at least starting to pave the road at that point in time. And so you get closer to this area that's right next to the mountain range itself, and you're greeted with large dirt structures that be structurally stable, but they are structurally stable. It seems like the dirt has been reinforced by iron and rebar inside of them. The actual city itself they're not building skyscrapers, they're more spread. They're making single-story buildings
They thick.
that are, yeah, they do be thick. And in the center way, the closest building next to the mountain range, there's this large structure that seems extremely out of place compared to everything else in this city. And that there is a long forming line towards that building. If you look above, someone can make a perception check at disadvantage since you're not super close to it, but you can definitely see the glimpse of there is a sign above
Fuck
that
it, I'll
building.
do it. The disadvantage?
Yep.
Cool. That would be an 11.
Still good enough to actually read the sign, and it says Grand Lift.
So people are waiting for the lift, huh?
That's what it
Guess they
seems.
should try waiting for the elevator instead.
Haha.
Get it? Because British people are stupid.
Disclaimer: we actually believe British people are stupid.
Yep.
It's true. I may not be racist, but I do hate British. Wait, what? No.
Wait, no, you are racist.
Disclaimer: I don't actually know any British people to have a basis for hating them.
Unlike the French.
Unlike the French, yes.
Oh my god.
Just covering all bases here, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I should probably just mute your channel.
Server mute Joe.
Oh yeah.
Yo, the dream. First server mute.
I mean, listen. Hating the French is probably going to make more people like us than anything else.
You know, you're right.
That
Jesus
could be our
Christ.
brand.
What, hating the French?
Yeah, isn't it everybody's brand? Except
Oh
for
my God, yeah.
including the French. Hey, listen,
Anyway.
I love France. I just,
Hate the French.
it's just again, no basis for it. Just,
Anyways. So
and
as
JR
we
does too. What?
Alright,
You
continue.
continue into the city, and you do realize that majority of people here are gnomes, genasi, and dwarves, and each of those people, they are.
Why'd you bet a question mark? Do something against them?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. They have their attire is set on either mining or they're merchants. That's what their attires look like. Or they're service workers, but
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Can you say that again?
Jesus Christ, Joseph.
Oh my-
Genasi and dwarves, questionably people.
they're all gnomes in there.
They're working at the elevator. Or sorry, the lifts.
Jesus Christ.
Service workers, yes.
There are service workers, there's also merchants and miners.
And this is just
Specifically gnomes, genasi, and dwarves. They will also seem to be cautious when it comes to other races.
So they're racist.
Yes.
yes, correct.
Why is everything racist in this campaign?
You know.
I mean, there's Karl Marx.
That's true. There was Karl
Yeah.
Marx.
Joe, are you trying to tell us something?
What?
The amount of racism you have in this campaign, are you trying to inform us of something?
I don't
There's
know
at
what you're
least
talking about.
2 racisms.
I see no problem here.
And you know, once is a coincidence, 2, it's a pattern.
Yeah. Okay. So they're at the. It's a mime. What? Oh, excuse me. But why?
Because apparently it was in the list of gifts under France sucks.
I mean, that is what's going on there.
The context is a gif of a mime miming a blowjob.
Yeah.
Like a big one.
I don't know. I guess what is this lift? Is it like the only way into the city? Is that why people are waiting?
Are you asking a person or are you?
From
I
observation.
mean, do we see any other way into the
Doesn't look
city?
like it.
No.
Okay, then that probably answers the question there, doesn't it? I guess we get in line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we be worried about Big Man over here? Big Man, hey, should we be worried about you, or are you gonna make it easier for us?
That's actually a fair. God damn it. Well, not gonna lie. I was gonna see when you guys were gonna ask me that question. Since I was down to go and wait in this line for 10 minutes and then be like, just by the way, we probably could have just went in line. So since you mentioned it beforehand, with showing this symbol that we're from Solitude, then we will be able to just go inside.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Well, shall we?
Yeah, I think we shall.
Alright, so as soon as you discussed that with Sun and Zal, you guys start walking towards the front. You're being eyed by the other citizens and stuff like that. But eventually you'll make it to the front of the line. And there are some guards up there that's just like, halt, you shouldn't be over here, you have to wait in line, and then Sun and Zal shows his insignia, basically, of that from Royal Solitude. And then he lets you guys pass. You will also notice that that some of the security people are actually asking for the citizens to show their upper back. They're looking. It seems like they're searching for a symbol that is between both of your shoulder blades.
Well, crap. Now I'm wondering if are my shoulder blades good.
Here, let me
I
look
don't
for
know.
you.
Are they good?
Staffy, your shoulder blades, they're not good. They're actually broken in 3 places.
Oh no.
Your shoulders are categorically bad.
Yep. Listen, I don't decide these things. It's just how it is.
Probably because you've been killing too many pips.
Yeah,
Not
But actually-
lately.
that's not the issue. Every time you kill a pip, your shoulder blades actually get worse.
All right.
Sorry, Pep. You're next.
You walk inside a building, and you see large copper tubing that goes around the entirety of the building itself. When you go inside, you're informed to go stand in the middle of the platform. Otherwise, they're now held liable for any lost property, lost limbs, or anything like that. Disclaimer, basically. So when you go inside the grand lift, it's a large partially hardened rock, well, fucking, it's glass. Brain, stupid, I swear. Okay. So hardened rock and glass and a bit of like metal on it. The only thing connecting it to the shaft of the elevator is a bit of rock. And eventually, there's a massive view because it's like 60 feet across. So there's a good amount of you that can actually be put into this lift itself. So as soon as a good amount of you guys, including citizens and stuff, are in the center of the lift, two Genasi's walk over and ask, "Are you all prepared to go down to where's the fucking name?"
I'm prepared to.
Are you guys prepared to go and visit the spinal torrent?
The spinal torrent?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds
you
cool.
like-
Maybe they can fix my back.
Yo, you're right.
Oh.
They
What is-
actually
what is
help
that?
people with scoliosis.
What was that, Matt?
My character asks, what's the spinal torrent?
The spinal torrent is the actual city. This is actually the above ground is actually just a gatekeep. You're going to the main central city for visitors of the nation of Mountain Struck. The person that you're on that's saying this is actually an Earth Genasi.
Right. Anything to... Well, any attractions or nice things to scratch off the bucket list while we're here?
There are a bunch of different sightseeings to see in the Spinal Torrent. You may go and see different, I guess, liquor slash food there. Since majority of the stuff that's there is made from the minerals that came from the mountain itself. So there are very interesting knickknacks you can buy there, and there are very interesting drinks that you can have there too.
Rock candy?
Correct. But here, it's just candy.
Huh.
That's so stupid.
Well, thanks for the tip. What's your name?
I hate it, but
Yes.
Aid. Actually, Douanier.
Why?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Douanier.
Also, Sappy's just losing her absolute mind over the rock candy. Just candy.
Okay.
It's her humor. I know because it's my humor. Childish.
Well, are you all prepared to make the journey down there?
Fine by me.
Yeah.
Candy.
I would advise you to hold on to the bars underneath you right now. And when you look down, there's no bars, as he said that, and then he punches the ground as hard as he can, and then rock holds are shown up that appear right underneath you.
Mm.
And he
I
goes,
grab on.
yeah. Do you grab on?
Yes.
Okay.
Tuck Gavin in my pocket and hold on.
All right.
No, wait, no, this is the owl. Who's the squirrel? Arthur.
All right. Douanier goes, well, it's time, Azula. And Azula is a flame genasi, and as soon as she hears that, she blasts two flames into the copper tubing, and then Duanye hits the ground again, and the rocks that were holding to the lift, you start free falling.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you fall, continue falling, and eventually your fall starts is broken by a hit of mist and steam, and you're gently brought down to the bottom. I'll let you say what you want, Matt, and then I'll start describing what you see.
It's so stupid.
No, man, I know. No, just ignore him. I know what he was gonna do because I thought the same thing. It's fine.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, well, when you get to the bottom, there's a large sign that says, welcome to the Spinal Torrent. And it's when you go past the large sign, it's a cave-like system going further and further back, but it's a very compact city. The best way that I can describe how this area looks and feels like, oh, what the fuck?
You're kidding me.
The fuck was that?
What was that?
What just happened? I thought for a second that,
The ghost of Craig.
yeah.
Okay. Do I still continue?
Yeah,
Sure.
I think so.
Okay. The best way I can describe this area is like Diagon Alley. Everything is made out of brick. Everything is very much in your face when it comes to science and stuff. There's a lot of people going by. It's like shoulder to shoulder, like New York and stuff, because it's a very active area. There's a lot of people that go through here. There's street vendors. There's actually magic carpet people flying above people, and there's also a bunch of copper tubing everywhere, connecting buildings to buildings, and there are also copper tubing that has glass in it. You do actually see people going through those the tubing with a gust of wind pushing them, propelling them through the tubing. But yeah, that is the entrance of the Spinal Torrent. There are large signs that show you what the shop is about, like alchemical wares. There are signs that just show an anvil. There are signs that show like potions and stuff like that. There are very much shops that specializes in certain things in this area. If eventually you will also hear a town crier that basically informs everybody that this Final Torrent's a place to be. There if there's a thing that you want, there's probably a shop for it. You just have to find it, and if you can't find it, you're stupid.
So, suppose we just.
So, San Rosal, do you know where we could find the Saint of Charity here? Or just that they were here at all?
The last known location about the Saint of Charity is in the nation of Mountain Struck. I'm not too certain where he would be.
Ah.
The best place to look would be probably in the capital.
Are we not in the capital?
This is not the capital.
Oh.
Alright, let's go back.
This is the.
Well, we've all lost all purpose to be here. We're leaving.
I'm assuming that's what the compass is? That little...
I thought that's
Look.
where we were.
Or no, that's
That
where
is-
we are. Okay,
yeah.
where's the capital then?
Further down. There's an elevation thing.
Ah.
Okay.
You-
So
But-
should we just keep going down then?
Yeah. There are ways to go faster and go into the nation of Mountain Struck faster. As you can see,
Yes, no, maybe so.
yeah. We can go and
Oh.
go to the capital. If
What?
the fuck?
Welcome back. Continue on.
Okay. Yeah, so the capital is further down into the actual physical ground. And there are multiple ways to get there if you want to take the time to figure that out. Alright. The amount of people disappearing is like throwing me off a bit.
It's just Joe.
Hello. Sorry, my voice disconnected for a bit there. It's raining pretty hard over here, so I guess the internet decided to fuck itself.
You know, fair enough, my guy. Same. That was happening while I was doing the insight with Ethan.
You're fucking yourself?
Ayo.
It's pretty intense inside check.
Damn.
But
I'm excited to listen back at it.
but yes, there are multiple ways to see if we can go into find the capital Mountain Struck itself. I do advise either taking two ways, because one is more fun. The second one is just we would require a guide to do so.
So wait, there's one that's more fun, and then there's one that requires a guide? Or the one
Yes.
that is more fun requires a guide?
There's one that does not require a guide, but I still would advise to have a guide anyway to come with us, but it's not required. The other route is to get a guide and possibly just walk there.
Oh. Okay. So I see. So the fun one, we don't require a guide, but you think it's probably a good idea to get a guide.
Correct.
And the not fun one is just to get a guide to just lead us there directly.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, I mean, kind of no context
Well,
here.
I'm strictly anti-fun, so
Also, whose definition of fun are we talking in? What is this so-called fun?
I guess that's
Yeah.
true. If your definition of fun is bartering things, then I suppose I'm all for it.
He points at the tubing.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Well, I guess if Safi's up for it, I am.
Yeah, it sounds like so. I had to figure out what we were gonna do then.
That's the spirit, Zigzil.
Snappy's like all our little child who is like, Mom, Dad, please, please, this, please, please, oh my God, please.
Yeah, like since we've been in this area, like super crowded, she's been talking to you a little bit, Sigzol. It's just too many people, but as soon as that is mentioned, like, oh yeah.
So, have we decided?
I mean,
I'll
you
it's not
know
a week to be
where.
a stick in the mud.
I guess you know where me and Safi's vote is.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a comment about Hunk, but I don't want to.
Let's be real. Hunk would want the slides.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, um,
Plus, he has some trauma associated to it that he came up with.
it would be news to me if that was trauma. All right, so you eventually go and hunt down the building that actually does this type of transportation. I need someone to, well, yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's do it anyway. Do an investigation with advantage. Just
I'll
somebody.
do it.
I want to do it.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Not again.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. 16.
Yeah, so it was pretty easy to figure out which building is actually connected to this type of service, since all you had to do was just follow one of the lines, and whichever direction it wasn't going outside of the cavernous areas, you just follow it towards the building, and eventually you make it, and there's the building. Its foundation is actually made of cobblestone, and there's a large sign that says just tubes. That's legitimately what the name is. And it's assuming that you guys enter the building, and when you're
Yeah,
Enter
I mean,
it.
I guess if this is the place that we're supposed to go, according to Sigzol.
but as soon as you enter the building, there's a desk right in front of the front door with a gnome that's wearing one of those tiny ass hats, but it's blue. And you do see the complexion of the gnome herself is actually slightly blue tinted. And she's like, welcome, welcome. Where do you want to go?
We're taking the tubes down.
Down to...
To the capital?
Yeah, the capital, if that's possible from here.
That is indeed possible from here. It's just gonna take a larger chunk of our energy, so... But it should be arranged.
All right.
Also, does Sigzil know what a deep gnome is?
Roll 3 check?
Alrighty. 18.
Yes, you do.
Cool. Do
Yes,
they
it's a deep
usually-
gnome.
Okay, yeah. Is this the depth that deep gnomes usually reside at, or is it a bit...
No. If you're talking about naturally, one, deep gnomes normally don't hang around in these like clusters of areas. They tend to keep them to themselves. They don't like interacting with other races in general. They are also normally just deeper underground.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
And so eventually, she goes and says, "So, since it does take a bit of our energy to take you guys to the capital, you will also need an upfront payment to get you to your location."
How much? would
What
that
would that be?
That would be 10 gold per person.
Oh, alright, that's not too bad.
Alrighty then. I'll put that on the table then.
Yes, bro.
Same.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Hunk
And
begrudgingly complies.
You should just all take Hunk's money.
Oh, Hunk, you're covering this one? How nice of you.
For some reason, all of Hunk's gold is in platinum.
what the fuck?
Nice.
Okay.
I'm not gonna question it, but
Alright.
I am.
I half expected you to say Electrum.
I was slightly
Yeah, right.
expecting an Electrum and I was gonna be even more disappointed.
no, Yutaka wouldn't bother doing the math for that.
I mean, you're right.
Well. Alright. World
Oh,
says fuck
okay.
me, I guess.
Hmm.
That's some big old thunder.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so she takes her small ass arms and just pushes it, drags all the coins behind the counter, and guess you hear the clinking of the coins hitting the floor. Well, thank you for your patronage. Right this way, and she points in a direction, and there is 3 holes in the wall of a tubing. One on the left is made out of copper. The one in the middle is made out of is bigger and it's made out of gold. And the third one in the right is relatively smaller, but it's made out of silver. The one that you want to go into is the gold one.
Okay.
Anything
I
else
will
we
go
should
into
know?
the gold one. Okay, that's probably a good
Now
idea.
the
We should
trade
ask
is
questions.
gone. Whoops, it was the other one.
Go on.
I go to step into the other one, and so I was like, anything else we should know? And I'm like, that I'm gonna wait for that.
Just go straight up.
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute.
When you go inside of the tubing, it's gonna have a small platform for you to stand on. Just stand on the platform for the short period of time. There will be announcements later to use the tubing properly. Do as the announcement says, and everything should be fine.
Thank goodness Utaka's not here. He would 100%
Oh, yeah.
get killed.
But that should be all. You may now proceed to the designated tubing and enjoy your ride.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
So as soon as you go inside it, the gold tube, it's actually larger than you think it is.
I was about
Very
to say, is
room
it big
inside.
enough to fit all of us?
Yeah, it's actually big enough to fit all of you, including even Son of Azal. You guys are standing on the platform itself, and then you hear like on the comms actual terrible voice over comms like voice, but you can still coherently understand him. But it's basically keep your hands inside the vehicle, and when going down the tubing, make sure you have your arms crossed as if you're going into a coffin itself. To make sure that less limbs are liable of getting cut off during this event, since you are going in high speeds, this will be necessary to do so. You are allowed to go and look around you while you're going through this event. Certain parts of the tubing are made out of glass for the scenery of the enjoyment of this area. And eventually you will arrive at your destination and have fun and enjoy the journey.
Thank you very much.
As soon as the announcements
I was about to
closes,
say, did you just thank an announcement?
Maybe.
He's gonna clap
And-
when we land.
Oh,
then
I thought the movie's over.
as soon as the announcement stops, you see Sanozal puts his hands over his shoulders, preparing for the drop.
Oh, yeah, I'll copy that.
Yeah.
mhm.
Same.
I'll look at Hunk, make sure he's doing it.
All right. And an announcement starts back up. We will be dropping you in 3, 2, and then as soon as he says 2, a gush of fucking water starts going down. 1, drop. And then all of you are pushed down onto this tubing, and as soon as you go through, you're being propelled by the water underneath you. If you actually look closely, the water underneath you is actually in a perpetual state of being water and ice at the same time. So you guys are gliding through this tubing as fast as possible. You do see the glass parts of the tubing itself. You do see the Diagon Alley of Spinal Torrent. And then as soon as you get to the point where it's like above the middle of Spinal Torrent, you do see that there is one cavity that goes from the entrance to all the way that leads outside of the city itself. But then there's small branches that branches out of that center cavity. And as soon as you go and make your way through, there is a small section just for the enjoyment where it's like a giant fucking toilet bowl to get you to go down into a center area, and eventually you would be propelled towards outside of the city itself, and then there's another drop that drops you faster and faster down. You do see that the outside of the area is less scenic, but there is still glass. You do notice like the dirt becomes darker and darker the further you go down. The light seems to actually disappear. You do notice that the areas that are lit up has flickering lights of lanterns around. You do see merchants always carrying a lantern with them. And eventually you make it to a building right before a large cavity opening up to you. And it is really dark here. Like actually dark, which is something that you guys haven't experienced other than being in a stomach. So, seeing how this actual darkness is very interesting over here. But eventually you'll be greeted with a large pool of water, and you are using the pool of water to stop your momentum, and a large splash goes and spews out into the building itself. As soon as that happens, some surface workers of Genasi's actually come over, and they're water Genasi's, and push the water back into the pool itself.
Yeah, Luna.
Do. And eventually, the announcement's just like, "Well, I hope you enjoy your tubing over here to the capital. Welcome. The capital welcomes you, and enjoy your stay." Can't. Where the fuck?
Waits
Nope,
for
that's-
Tritus to thank the messenger.
Waits for Tritus to clap.
No thanks.
Well, Safi will clap.
Well, that's not
Um,
surprising.
yeah, it's.
Yeah.
You start clapping, and you do see the water genasi workers smile back at you.
Tritus will thank an announcement, but won't be caught dead thanking actual people.
Oh yeah, you will.
And as soon as you go and leave the building, there's actually another gnome. It's similar to the other gnome, but instead of like blue skin, like red skin, actually. And he says, let's go with the capital of the sunless skies welcomes you.
Thank you. Theory proven incorrect.
Alright.
Do we just enter here and we can just go in?
You go, as soon as you, well, you could take another tube to go in the middle of the city if you want, but we're at the outside of the city right now. You just have to go outside those doors and walk inside the capital.
Okay. I mean, if we don't have any idea of where this person is, then we may as well just walk in, I feel like.
Or more tube.
Taki's addicted to tubes now.
Maybe. Yes.
Yes, what? Yes, you're addicted, or yes, we should walk in?
Yes, I'm addicted to tubes.
Oh, okay.
Was that not clear?
I mean, obviously, I had to ask. So.
All right. So as soon as you walk out, you actually are like the building is right on the entrance of the building is right in front of the fucking entrance of the city. The city is fascinating to you. It has a similar layout, but in the middle of the city is a large metallic tree. Let's see. Made of steel and copper, where the leaves are oxidized copper, where it gives off greenish hue to it, while the steel bark seems to go into the ground itself, where the root embeds itself. As it heats up, you can see it pulsate the heat itself, turning red, to the point where the roots start changing from reds to whites to blacks, and it's interesting. Since, you know, you haven't seen one, a metal fucking tree, two, it's large. It's definitely something you don't see every day. For a side comparison, it's similar to the tree in Ariel, which is the radius of that tree in Ariel was a mile.
Ah.
So, but you do see the branches of this metallic tree going towards the ceiling of the cave itself, and it spreads through this cavern itself, and you see the metal leaves of copper slightly hanging down. But when you do look up to the ceiling itself, there's like it starts glittering. It starts sparkling a little bit. And for a short period of time, you try to figure out, wait, why is the night sky in here? And then you realize, wait, no, there's no way that the night sky can be in here. I'm inside. I'm underneath the ground. When you look up, it definitely feels like you're lying on your back looking at the stars, but it's not. When you look closely, these are just bits of fragmentation of precious ores scattered through the ceiling itself, having the light refracted from each ore itself to have this effect of having a night sky all the time. And then when you realize that, there's the capital like the sign that's in front of the capital is welcome to the Evernight. When you look around, you walk inside of the city. You see that the ground is paved with darker hued bricks that are more infused with metals. The seams of the metal of the brick is actually see pulsating light coming through it because of the fact that there is a lot of heat coming out of the ground itself. Each building is from what you saw in the beginning was like earthy and stuff like that. This time around it's very metallic on the bottoms of the foundations and stuff like that. And when it gets higher and higher for the actual building itself, it has darker colors to keep away from the saturation of the color itself to not draw too much attention to them. They're they're specifically made buildings to just live in. They're architecturally made that way so that it would make seeing the night sky inside of this cave look more extravagant. And it also allows certain things to be more eye-catching. Since it is dark here, signs that have luminescence seem more eye-catching. So there are signs there that show you what certain are. And it definitely feels like Las Vegas, if anything else. And yeah, the main street of the city is paved to go straight to the tree itself. And so you do realize with the amount of heat that's being produced in this area, it does produce some sort of a bit of black smoke, but it's not harmful. It's not something that's actually something to be afraid about, because it seems that black smoke is only there to make the illusion of the night sky more prominent. So so it's harder to see the actual metal itself. So it gives a better illusion that it's the night sky itself. Welcome to
that's
the
pretty-
Evernight. Yeah.
Sigzil's just gonna look at everything wide-eyed, just silently, in awe.
So, do we have any leads?
Oh, I mean, I guess saints probably carry a lot of attention to them. Looks over to Sinozal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't happen to have some sort of I don't know, a saint sense that you can just tap into, and like whenever you're within like a certain distance or something?
Unfortunately not. Us saints know information about each other just in case if something goes wrong. But we're still people. So it's not we do a wellness check once in a while, but it's not guaranteed that they will always respond back.
Can you tell us something about this saint that might help us track them down? What are they like?
Yeah, maybe we can judge where they might hang out.
The Saint of Charity is a interesting fellow. The best way that I can describe him is he's a hothead. More or less. He legitimately has a head that's on fire. And when it comes to wanting to, anytime we go and do anything, he's the first person that would be there in the spot, doing immediately what he thinks is the best. He's very impulsive. And his weapon of choice was a sickle. and he tended to have his own form of justice. He ran in every single time that there was any trouble for the weak. It brought him a lot of fame and fortune for doing that, but always the only reason why he's able to get both of that is because he had people supporting him. So, with us being disbanded, it was pretty rough for him.
So really all we gotta do is bully some people and he'll come out and fight us.
It's probably not the best course of action.
Safi,
I
go push
do
a
have
kid
to
over in the street.
Man with a head that's on
People,
fire.
bully people.
Okay. Shouldn't be hard to find.
I mean, maybe there's some injustice happening in this place. We just go after that. It's probably the first thing that person went towards. Is there anything we know of Mountain Struck? Or Mount Struck? Forget. Jesus Christ.
It is Mountain Struck.
Mountain Struck. That seems to have anything dicey going on.
Make a history check.
I'm good at those. Does anyone else know? Yeah, that's a 3.
Nice.
I have history.
Sure, I'll allow it.
No,
No?
no.
Nice.
Well, we can always go around and ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always the thing you can do.
I guess we could look for some seedy parts of town.
Why don't we just ask if anybody knows about a guy whose face is on fire all the time?
I mean, that could work too.
You'd think that
What if his face is less fiery now?
I mean, maybe
I
you can
mean-
conceal it. I don't know. Saint magic is weird.
guess that's true.
Can you conceal it?
I'm not too certain what other saints' powers are. I'm only certain about mine. But every single time we were around each other, I haven't seen him not have a hot head.
Okay. Well, maybe we should just go around town asking if they've seen a hothead, and if not, then if there's any injustice going on, or I don't know, any problems that this place has had.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like
Seems
we're
like a
part of the
decent plan to me.
workers' union or something.
Yeah.
All right. I can go and just talk to some of the shopkeepers down this Diagon Alley. Is there really anywhere else we can look?
The Diagon Alley is like way in the beginning. You took a tube to get
Oh,
there.
right, we're already down. All right, what else around us is there now?
Your disembodied voice. Ooh. But there is a when you look around, you're immediately greeted with a market street. The immediate center alley's Market Street, and there are clothes shop, general goods shop, armorers, jewelry, and odds and ends, that sort of stuff. and yeah, and there are other signs that point to different directions that says like residential and what should I call it? There's a specific area specifically just for travelers.
Is there like a guard's quarters anywhere?
Yeah, it's in between the residential and the market square.
I'll go over to the guard's quarters.
Okay.
Just find one of the guards around and ask, hey, I don't know if you guys, I don't know. No, I'm a traveler, new to the area. Do you guys know about a man? It's a man, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
as a man.
Do you know about a man who occasionally, maybe always, has like his head on fire and also likes to serve justice, maybe of the platinum variety, but maybe, maybe not. But, just, justice.
Is this a missing person case? Are you looking for somebody? Is that
I mean, kinda, actually, yeah. I don't know if they're missing, so I mean, I guess they're sort of. It's not like they weren't like presently lost. It's more like we have one of their long lost friends who needs them for something urgent, and we just want to make sure that they're all good, and we need to, yeah.
You sound so fucking suspicious.
I listen. I'm telling the truth, okay?
It's not very well.
so? Are you
He says that out loud.
Are
I'm
you-
telling the truth.
Sir, are you under the influence right now?
No? I assume you mean of like alcohol. No, I don't think I'm actually under the influence of. No, I'm not.
Oh my god.
Why would you assume that?
Sir, it seems that you have doubts in your own statements. Do you
So are you
recall-
trying to tell me that you don't know about a man whose head is on fire? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm implying that it seems that you need some rest.
I mean, that may or may not be true, but that's besides the point.
I will if your statements are true, I will also inform that with the amount of information that you gave us, there are only 2 suspects that could actually fit that description.
There's
One of them
more
being-
than one?
Fire
Correct.
Ganassi.
Wow. That's shocking.
Well, there are only 2 people that fits that description. One of them being the assistant of the Prime Minister, and the other one being a person that we've been hunting for a while now.
Oh boy.
So either
it's
I'm
the-
looking
it's the
for a
person
government
being haunted.
official or a criminal.
It's the criminal.
Let's see.
Suspicious person
Well-
looking for a criminal who's has the best friend of the criminal with them.
Listen. We don't know about all that.
I'm just saying as me. It's the criminal.
Oh, it's
There's no fucking shot that it's not.
Well,
Like, listen, we have to.
Hmm.
We're gonna go check anyway, but it's not.
yeah, I'm gonna. Can I get back to you on that one? I'm hoping it's not. Is this like a public investigation that you've been looking for this guy, or do you have like a poster of him that you like putting out bounty and stuff like that?
It is not a public investigation.
Okay, well,
That's why we cannot even disclose its name.
yeah. Oh, you know his name. Oh. Do you know the name of the Prime Minister? Wait, I'm sure you know the name of the assistant to the Prime Minister. What's the name of the assistant to the Prime Minister?
Give me a second. Need to look at my notes.
JR out here not expecting us to ask for smart questions.
I think that all but confirms that the since JR has to look for it, that it's not the assistant to the minister.
Oh, absolutely.
He could have a code name.
You know, that was a fucking easy name. Why the fuck did I get... It's fucking Athena.
Steve. Oh.
Athena. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna
Leave.
head out then. And if we find your criminal guy, we'll let you know. I'm sure we'll recognize him because his head will be on fire. Yeah.
Just let him go.
I will inform you, citizen, well, traveler, that your statements are very suspicious. We will allow you to leave this very moment. But the moment that I am informed that you are in suspicious activities as suspicious as your statements, we will arrest you on the spot.
Well, I do have a pretty clean criminal record, so, I'm not too worried about that. But,
Everyone
I
starts
have no
somewhere.
intention of committing crimes.
Well, that is good to
Just
hear.
pull you out of there at this point.
So, yeah, good luck on your search for Flaming Head Man. I won't tell anybody because it's confidential.
But Detritus in the middle of the night scratching at his arms like a drug addict.
Thanks. Bye. I'll
As
head
soon as
back
you
to the group.
leave, you do see the guard just whispering to other guards, giving you a side eye.
Yeah, well, can't help it.
By the way, I did roll for if he was gonna let you just go.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong.
No,
No,
it's
but
just...
you were suspicious as fuck.
It probably would have like
I-
at least.
I was telling the truth.
That doesn't fucking matter if you're suspicious as fuck.
Yeah.
We're still gonna. We can still like. We're like, all right, you gotta come with us for questioning.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Aren't
fine.
you a charismatic person? That was like
I am.
a
I have extremely
four.
high
Like a,
persuasion and deception.
Yeah, that,
that was
that's
like a
like-
total of 4 charisma.
Oh
right
my
there.
good. So meanwhile, Sigil just going around marketplace, just going from merchant to merchant. So maybe the first one would be you said there was like a smith.
Mhm.
All right, I'll go to the smith. Like
Okay.
I'll look at the smith's wares for a second, then go. Oh, by the way, I was kind of looking for someone. You ever seen a guy with like a flaming head?
You see a dwarven man, long ass beard. His beard is slightly braided on his mustache side, and he's wearing a Viking helmet. And he goes, flaming head, you say? Nope, haven't seen one.
Ah. Well, I'm gonna. Does this guy? I look around the shop. How well is this guy doing?
Like for like selling wares and shit.
Yeah, does
Or
this
like-
place look pretty well put together? Does he look well put together?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, okay. That's 25.
All right. Um, you see, this dwarven man wearing a Viking helmet, holding onto a mallet, and if you look at his hands are very worn out. He does seem higher in age and stuff like that. His beard he's actually a ginger, but yeah, he is actually pretty yoke for what he
ginger?
does. For a ginger, yeah. For his wares specifically, you do realize that it seems like he sells more axes and hammers than he does spears and swords. When you look at the reason why is the material and the way it's actually made are significantly better with hammers and axes. It seems like there's more care into making those types of weapons than it is with the swords and spears. It seems like those swords and spears were just made just to have swords and spears on the shelves. So when it came to looking around the shop itself, in a good sense of an eye, you can tell that his the wares are left for specifically hammers and axes on the shelves are +1s. And you can see in his his apron that there are like little tools on him that seem like could be used for jewelry and rune making.
Oh, so this guy looks like he's pretty well equipped and in a good place.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll leave the smith and go to what you said. There was a jeweler. There was what else?
There's basically a leather worker. There's a clothes shop. There's a jeweler. There's a general goods shop. There actually is a bakery, and there is a odds and ends shop.
Okay, I'll look. Let's try the leather worker then.
Okay.
Same kind of deal. Look around for a bit, and then I'll ask. Flaming head man.
This time around is actually an air genasi, and actually make an insight check.
All right. Okay.
The air genasi's racist towards humans.
Oh boy. 19.
19. He seems like the type of person that tries to skew his prices because of how sparse sparse, I think is the word I'm looking for, of leathers there are in underneath the ground.
Okay. Gotcha. So, I ask, ever seen anyone with a flaming head?
Flaming head, no. Have you seen a person with a lot of money, though?
He asked me if I've seen a person with a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not particularly. Why? Is there a lot of money troubles going on? Is there is this kind of a rough place to live in?
Depends who you ask. If you ask me, I I have I have a stable job since I have a monopoly on the leathers down here. But as always, there's always room for more.
So what about the people? What kind of people tend to have it rough around here then?
The people who have it rough around here are the ones that have to deal with the watching eye.
I'm kind of new in town, so you'll have to forgive me for asking a ton of questions. What's the Watchful Eye?
The watchful eye is the crime syndicate, the people who rebel against the prime minister. They tend to take their matters into their own hands unlawfully.
I mean, don't know if it's my place, but how justified are they in rebelling?
At this very moment, there is a small incident in Torrent. Happened like almost a year ago, a year and a half ago actually, where the Watchful Eye actually made sure that it was perfectly clear to the government that they're not okay with this injustice. So, what they did was basically they went around and placing small little canisters specifically to detonate at a certain point in time. It did not make any it didn't make any explosions to the point where it actually made people die, but a lot of people were injured in that incident, because not only that it exploded and actually did a little bit of property damage, it also spewed out a bit of gas that came out, and anybody who wanted to try to help anybody in the rubble couldn't see. So the first responders couldn't help for the first couple hours of the event until it was too late for the injured. So some of the injuries are actually are now forever crippled.
So I'm gonna go with a no for you think they're justified then.
Correct.
So it's okay if you have your own grievances, but there's no need to get good folk involved in it. Well, thanks for telling me some stuff. Look at some of his goods. So, does he have anything that looks
Nothing really
particularly
sticks
nice?
out. It's the leather worker shop. there's no real fine leathers there, but it does seem like he gets a lot of traffic inside of there. He does seem like he has a lot of people that go in and out of the shop because of the fact that there's no animals down here. So getting leathers is already a hassle. So whenever they need leathers, is he has the only shop for it. So he doesn't need to worry about upgrading his craft.
Gotcha.
All he needs is just leather, and that's it.
I'll in that case I'll just I'll flip him a gold piece. So, thanks for being a friend.
Well, thank you for listening.
Then I'll head back to the group.
All right, you guys get back together.
Alright, well, I got some information. It seems like maybe since there's a crime syndicate, either our saint friend might either be part of said crime syndicate or hunting down crime syndicate. Depends on whether he thinks they're justified at all. How about you guys? You guys figure out anything?
Not me.
Learned that we probably shouldn't trust tries with talking to official people.
That's true.
Alrighty then.
You know, I feel like if Tritus was either present or paying attention, he would have something to say himself.
Joe, Jesus Christ.
I think something might be happening with this internet right now. Then.
Or
Probably
he
mother.
or he thought when Matt was doing stuff, he would have been a safe time to get up to do something.
That's true. Well, seems like Tri just went to bed early. Maybe we'll catch up with what he knows tomorrow.
Where did you go to sleep?
Yeah, maybe he found an inn.
Who knows?
Well, we can check up on him tomorrow morning, and so we should go find an inn so we can get some shut-eye as well.
What a strange fellow.
Is it night? Like,
I mean...
I look up at the skies at night,
Yeah, it's night, man.
and yes, I think it's night.
Alright, cool. Is there like any sort of like, I don't know, technology? Is there like time pieces or clocks or
Yeah, I
something?
was gonna say, about how long from when we got up in the morning has it been?
It's a little bit past the afternoon.
You know, we could do some downtime as we...
Yeah, you definitely can do some downtime.
Yeah. So this would probably be like an adventuring day, or would it be a casual day?
Probably a casual day.
How many
That's-
blocks is it?
I think that's 4, isn't that?
oh, are you looking at the thing? fast.
I know, right?
Oh, it's because it's leisurely day, which is
Yeah.
3. Plus the
3
Mhm.
block, which is
Just 1, so 4.
Alrighty. I'll go and do my sleight of hand stuff. I'll be doing like a shell game with Hunk.
I'm not even gonna pretend that I can try and train heroism down here. So I'm just gonna train perception, doing like flashcards, pips.
Since you guys are gonna do that, I'm gonna use the bathroom real fast.
Alrighty.
Hey, Ethan, guess what? Guess what level I am in Final Fantasy right now?
36.
No, 18.
Nice.
Almost 19.
You guys, second class.
I've been playing
Oh,
at the
I
same
mean-
time. How did you level up so fast?
Pure skill, baby. No, I have other classes unlocked. I haven't started leveling up yet. But I've done I've done stuff for mining, alchemy, weaving, and goldsmithing though.
I'm trying out Rogue right now.
We can't have 3 rogues, guys. I called it first.
I mean, you called it first. Joe got to it first. I got to it second.
Is he back yet?
I don't think so.
Joseph! I'm gonna call the
Josefina.
fucker.
Someone like
Call.
text him
I
or
mean, I'm just gonna text him.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Got another success.
Trying to remember what's the max. Or no, there isn't a max for the downtime bonus. Because you can only spend amount of downtime blocks at a time. Alright.
Just train for a full week straight without sleeping.
Can I go to the mining guild and become a miner? No.
Mining away.
And then once I pick up a pickaxe, I'm no longer a sorcerer.
Minecraft.
I spent 2 blocks on Arcana training and then 1 block on acrobatics expertise. I got successes for both.
Nice.
Thank goodness I spent all of them on the
Perception?
perception because I just made the DC.
Did you?
Yeah. I could just have a +5 in wisdom.
Alright, success.
Oh, Ethan, because I didn't get to ask before, but how many blocks of downtime did we get for the lair?
Can you guys hear me again?
Oh, there you are.
There's the man.
Apparently,
What-
my earbuds died while I wasn't paying attention.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They're-
when did you stop listening?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, we group backed up, and
We're
Sig-
exchanging information.
yeah, Sigzil said like,
Okay.
hey, I talked to some merchants. Apparently, there's a crime syndicate. So my gut tells me either our friend here is with the crime syndicate or hunting down the crime syndicate. And then asked, anyone else have information? And everyone's like, nah.
Oh yeah, I'll recount my infinite information as well.
Alright. So probably part of the syndicate?
I mean, we don't know what they're chasing him down for. Maybe he's a vigilante that they're trying to chill out.
That's true. Well, I guess
Sun is out. Which one do you think you'd be in?
Honestly, could be both.
Could be both.
I mean, he could be infiltrating.
That either could be both.
He's either neither or both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no one or the other situation. It's just both.
Are saints usually this strange?
Yeah.
Who are you asking?
The saint?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have very specific personalities. So saying us being us saints as weird is not unheard of.
Well. Do you recognize what is it? Is it Ava? What's the name of the prime minister's assistant?
Athena.
Athena. Gorn? Question mark.
Oh my god!
Do you recognize Athena as a name at all?
I mean, I've worked with Athena before. I've done.
Oh,
Yeah, I've done negotiations with Malenstra before.
and Athena's not the same.
I mean, Athene is probably a girl.
As far as I know, she's not. Unless she's hiding
But
it.
she has a flaming head.
She is a fire genasi.
Oh, wait, hold on. You're telling me. Never mind. We'll find out. Okay. I swear to God, if this whole time this guy's just a fire genasi.
Well,
Ah.
well, I mean, unless this man changes gender on the daily, I don't think that Athena is the saint.
No, but I mean,
if this man's head isn't like a giant fireball, like fucking Paylor, and he's just a fire genasi,
I'm gonna be mad.
someone needs to be slapped. And that person isn't Sanhuzal, that person's JR.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, I guess we have to find this criminal syndicate then, huh?
I mean, I suppose if it was that easy, then guards would probably have dealt with them by then.
Well, maybe the guards just suck at their jobs.
Yeah, that's true. Well, not sure where we can start aside from just going back out and asking more people.
It's probably not a great idea to start asking about a criminal syndicate.
No. Yeah, that's true.
So.
Any bright ideas?
Nope. I mean, where did you learn about the criminal syndicate?
I mean, I just asked some merchants, and apparently there was an attack at some point. Where was the attack?
Uh, that's the wrong button. Spinal Torrent.
Shit.
Isn't that kind of this whole place?
Spinal Torrent is the beginning city that you guys were
Okay,
at.
it's specifically
I was
the
gonna say,
like
I'm pretty
the
sure
upper part.
Just
top,
where we
okay.
came from.
Yeah. Spinal Torrent is the city of the, like Diagon Alley. You're in the capital, which is a whole different place.
Yeah, my brain was just thinking like it was all like Spinal Torrent.
Okay, well, I mean that's a place we can go to, but
Yeah,
mean,
we can also just ask the merchants again more, but I don't know how thoroughly you questioned them.
I mean, I just kind of more of a visitor's curiosity kind of thing. I didn't
Yeah.
delve too deep. It would kind of be suspicious if I did something like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. That seems perfectly normal to me. But yeah, so I mean, I guess we can go there and check out the scene of the crime, or we can just ask again back at the people who you know about.
Or we could look for someplace seedy next to join or something.
I guess so, yeah.
All right, JR. We're gonna look for a place that's seedy. Is that something that we can do?
A place that's what?
That looks like it's pretty sketchy.
Okay.
Like run down, you know.
Make an
Up and
investigation
Like
check.
Safi trying to find a place that looks good.
Okay, make an investigation check with disadvantage.
Okay.
I'll assist you, so you have advantage. Or, well, neutral then, I guess.
Okay. Investigation. Suit. 14. Not bad.
There's not a particular location that screams out, "Hey, this is sketchy." The only place that seems like it would fit that descriptions would be bars, since there's a lot of trouble that happens in bars and stuff since drunk. So the best location to search for that specific information would be probably there.
Well, we look kind of intimidating as a group, so maybe we should split up a bit and maybe go and ask some ne'er-do-wells and... Oh god, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me.
Just don't go too far.
Sure, yeah.
Disappears due to existence.
Safi, or...
Hey, your options
You
are
didn't tell me to
not
go,
great
man.
right now.
Yeah, let's Aldrich, can you go with Tritus?
Sure.
I'll go with Safi. And
The
Hunk,
dynamic duo is back at it again.
you go with us as well.
The dynamic trio back at it again, because I forgot Hunk was with you and just did nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was like, yeah, this'll work.
All
Okay,
right,
Larry, so we just
Safi, lead
left
the
off.
way.
Alright, I'm on it.
Yeah. Oh no. You walk into the bar, and
Well, look at
it's
that. Success at the first step. You found a bar.
Yeah.
That's already a trial for Safi.
yeah. You walk into the bar, you notice that there's a bunch of genasi, dwarves and gnomes everywhere, having drinking underneath the table basically. And you do see a couple dwarves fighting each other. You do see some, well, you see steam coming off of a water genasi's head as a fire genasi tackles them down. And there is a person working the bar, and it's a dwarven man. And it goes, "Keep it down!"
What a fun place. Safi will head up to the bar. One milk, please.
Milk. Not vodka, not beer, not milk. He eyes you down.
Yes?
Okay.
Little does Steffi know that she just said like a key phrase.
Yeah, that's the code word to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
Milk.
who would order milk at the bar?
Just as
Anyways,
Safi
it
as
gets-
luck.
It gets cut off for me, but anyway.
Dang.
But anyway, he goes over, looks, starts picking up cups, and he looks at you, looks at the cups, looks at you again, and then goes to the far right cup and starts pouring milk into it. When it comes back to you, bam, slams onto the table. The actual table starts rumbling a bit, and then that fucking milk jug is the same size as you.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Do you have a straw? Like a curly straw would be great, but I'm not picky.
He stares at you while he reaches underneath the fucking counter, picks up a large cylinder that's made out of metal. Just puts it into the your drink. It's a metal straw.
Alrighty. I will start to drink it.
Make a con save.
Oh,
It's expired milk.
yeah.
Ooh.
10.
2? 10?
10.
Okay.
Okay.
For the you make a good effort to down this amount of milk,
I can
And
drink the whole thing at once.
so there's eventually, yeah, it's like you drink a good enough amount of portion to it. It's not, you definitely have a ways to go still. Let's just put it that way.
So drinking a drink normally.
Yeah, for now.
Okay.
I love whenever something like this happens. When Jared describes like the milk jug is the size of you. Ethan, I drink it. Jared. All right, so you down the entire thing in one go, and it's like, what? No.
Anyway,
Is that it? Was the con drink as much as I can?
for now.
Cool.
You're gonna
Is
have
it
the
good
shits
milk?
later.
It's actually really good. It's really good tasting milk, actually.
Nice. Sigzo, you want some milk?
Taking a look at it, does it look expired?
Make a perception check.
Alright.
It's vodka.
18.
It does not look expired.
Oh, sure.
You also do?
I'll
Okay,
take a
cool.
sip of it.
You do also have to make a con save.
Alright. Alrighty, that is 18.
Exactly the same as Safi. You just down a good amount of milk.
Hey, Safi, you wanna...
Hunk, you want milk?
Hunk will take a sip.
Alright.
Can I roll for
Eric,
hunk so we fail?
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
Cool.
Ah, crap, I rolled so well.
What do you roll?
I got a nat 18.
So 20
Oh.
total.
Dang it.
And hey JR, question.
Yes,
Is it poison?
it is not poison.
Okay, because he has advantage.
Okay.
His advantage against poison, so.
Yeah. Hey, Safi, maybe you should ask the bartender maybe some questions about the syndicate. I'll go and ask. I'll look around. So there's the Ganassi who just got their hair put out.
Yeah.
I'll go and talk to that person. If you need any help or run into trouble, just give a shout.
Okay, a lot of it might be trying to bond over milk, so just warning you.
I mean, if it works, it works. So we'll see.
Yeah, we will.
I'll go over to the Ganassi. They probably are they busy with something or what were they doing?
Patting their head. Oh god. Where the fuck did that come from? They're patting their head currently. And oh, that's funny because you say that. They're also rubbing their stomach and like trying to actively not throw up.
All right. Doing all right there, friend?
Never better.
You look like you need another drink.
No. No.
No.
Lost a bet. I think I'm good.
Oh. I like stories. What was the bet about?
Who can down more milk?
Ah. I just I just look over at Safi and just probably at this point Safi is no longer like looking at me, and I was just like, she'll be fine. Is milk this place's specialty or something?
No, it just doesn't go well with liquor.
Well, tell me about yourself. I'm eager to meet new people, you know?
He throws up on the spot.
Well, my name is Sigzel, but my friends call me Sig. I'll help you clean that up.
One thing I've realized is Matt said that to all of us. I don't think any of us have ever called him sick.
Yeah.
It's just at the last shift, it's just like rocking. Why wouldn't they call me sick? I thought they were friends.
It's like nines. I'm gonna. One of you is gonna be dying, or I'm gonna be dying, and then you'll call me Sig, and that'll all come full circle.
Well, thanks for helping me out. Name's Yuri.
Last name Lowenthal? I mean, no, never mind. It's nice to meet you, Yuri. You live in these parts, or are you just passing through?
One of those.
You're cutting out a bit.
One of the service workers of the tubes.
Wow. That job must suck, eh?
It's a job.
Doesn't suck, doesn't blow. Alright, cool.
That's why I don't call you sick.
Yeah, I imagine you must see a lot of interesting people. You know, since you're trying to keep things working. A lot of travelers.
Yep, a lot of travelers. See a lot of faces.
Well, what's the most interesting looking people you've ever come across?
There was a dragonborn that not only had black scales, but he had green and white scales.
I had a friend who saw this guy with a flaming head. Ever see something like that?
What, a genasi?
I mean, I suppose maybe. Wait, hold on. Okay, sidebar, JR.
Yes.
Have I seen more than one genasi, fire genasi, on the way here?
Yes.
Okay. No, not really. Uh, like
There's
just a non-fire genasi with like a flaming head. Real crazy. I didn't believe him when he told me. I saw this guy.
like hair as flame or like entire head engulfed in it. There's definitely a difference. He's
Yeah, there
slowly.
fucking is. JR.
I mean, we don't. Okay. Well, did was the impression I got from Senuzal that his head was on fire? Or
Yes,
that
there's an
his-
entire head.
Yes, I. Whole
Very much
head.
engulfed.
Yeah. Like he came straight out of the nine hells, or whatever the equivalent is in your universe.
I haven't seen a person like that.
Yeah.
As he like passes the fuck out.
All right. You can switch over to someone else if you want.
Alright, well we're gonna talk about milk now.
Hold on, I gotta blow my nose.
Okay.
Alright, let's get milky. So I'm just gonna be drinking my milk a little bit, you know, just working my way through it. Giving some to my animals as well. How does the bar react to my animals? And also them drinking out of the milk.
They pay no mind to your animals because they have their own agendas happening right now. They're either fighting each other, trying to prevent people from throwing up, or, you know, drunk out of their mind underneath the bar.
What about the bartender?
He gets side eyes you.
Alright, well I'll let them get to it and kind of just go a little closer to the bartender. Where do you get this milk from?
It is. We don't use cows. We use oxes.
Use what?
Repeat that.
Oxes. Oxes.
Huh.
It's
Dogs.
steaming.
We don't use. We use bulls. Oh, is ox raising a big thing down here?
Wait, what was that? I cut out for a little bit.
Is ox raising like a big thing down here?
There was like an egg in here.
Didn't fully get what you said.
They're one of the few animals that can actually survive down here.
Oh.
That can,
cool.
yeah.
What other animals are there?
Have you ever seen an Underdark chicken?
No, but I really, really want to now. How is it do?
They have two heads.
Oh, nice! I mean, like, no offense, I looked at my birds, but that sounds fantastic.
They're also the size of a bowling ball.
Okay. What's a bowling ball?
Oh, do you... Wait, that's... Do you guys not do that in the service?
I don't know. At least not where I come from.
It's a... activity that we dwarves have invented down here. And it's just throwing rock to hit
Interesting.
planks to knock down.
Okay. So like, how big are the bowling balls then? I'm gonna like hold up my arms to like kind of like do that whole judge kind of thing and start like way too big.
He takes your hands and just puts it in the size of a bowling ball. Like that big.
Oh, okay. Okay. Where did the Underdark chickens come from then? Did they start down here?
They were chickens that ate a certain ore and got way too invested in them and muted.
Wow. Do they still lay eggs? And do you eat said eggs?
Yes. These eggs. Because there are other uses for Underdark chicken eggs.
Huh. This place is cool. Hey pet, maybe you'll be an Underdark chicken next time, huh?
Chirp.
So is bowling like the big thing to do down here? Or is there a couple other things as well?
There are a few other activities that you can do down here, just for relatively for your entertainment. Like obviously bowling, you can do that.
Like
Sure.
domestic terrorism?
To
I'm kidding, I didn't say that.
uh
That was out of character.
uh. Oh, okay. Well, there, you can also visit. There is a small area that you can actually see the captive animals that we actually keep down here. And there's other places that provide activities like magic missile board.
Magic missile board.
So darts.
Yes.
My God.
Wow, sounds like you quite the pastimes and what to do now here. Are there like leagues kind of thing, like compete against other people, like large scale things?
Yeah, there are competitions down here. Honestly, not really a fan of them because it becomes really racy.
Racy?
Yeah.
More racism.
What the fuck?
I hate that so much.
I hate with so much fashion. You know, when it comes to competition, it tends to become a pissing contest. And we tend to become all right, which fucking race is the best one? And so we use this out competition as an outlet to do so. So
Does the government get involved to help separate that out a little bit more?
they know full fact that if they did so, that it would not go well for them. So they just leave out of it.
I guess that makes sense. If things are bad enough to get that heated, then it's a little scary. Even for a big buff government like I'm sure these people are.
You new from these parts?
Oh, big time.
Where you hail from?
That is a great question. I hail from the forest,
Forest,
but
you
like
say?
not like a forest around here. I don't know, I'm bad with geography. Way west,
Fast.
across the large ocean.
Oh, you're a favorite Ash.
Sounds right. One of the forests around there. So, not very familiar with underground lifestyle, I suppose. But it clearly has its perks.
Yeah. You meet a lot of people down here. You get different stories, different outcomes, and obviously there's always more stuff to do down here.
Yeah, very fair. I mean, I lived in the forest for a long time, and I met anyone except for my friends here. I point to the animals that are still chowing down in the milk. But once I did, I met a lot of really cool people.
Yeah. Well,
Met a guy who captures random creatures. A drunk monk. Big old lion dude. A dude with a head that looked like it was on fire.
Move.
Did not get along with the drunk monk. So, but that's probably pretty easy. Anyways, yeah. I'm here. Sounds like they're even cooler people.
are you... So you're new to town. Have you actually gotten a place to stay?
Did we actually like get the inn, or like, cause we were like about to get to the inn and then just came back.
Joe, back, yeah.
So is this like the next day, or is it still the same day before we actually do the inn?
This is the same day.
Okay.
In that case, did we remove the blocks that we had?
No, you'll just keep that.
So do we find an inn or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Me just moving around in my chair. Just give me a second. Well, there's a good friend of mine that runs an inn that's nearby. His name is Dennis Fong. And he runs the inn The Wandering Spirit. You can't miss it. You should try staying there.
Wandering spirit. Got it. I will just kind of yell to Sigil. Not a good place to stay.
Well, get up quickly. Nice to meet you, and then head over with Safi.
This is one of the people that I met recently. Like, when I left the forest. Cool dude.
Interesting. As he rubs his beard.
Name's Sigzel, but some people call me Sig.
Gimli.
Pleasure. Alright, there's this place you were talking about.
Did I actually introduce myself? I don't think I...
No, you didn't.
Well, after he introduces himself as Gimli, I'm gonna say, I'm Safi.
Nice to meet you.
So, Wandering Spirit. Comes recommended.
Are you still staring at, well, you guys are talking to each other, right? Are you, when you said that, did you look at Gimli?
I mean, we're kind of just all talking in a circle.
Yeah.
I don't think we're
Okay.
necessarily talking to each other specifically.
Okay, well, if you briefly look at Gimli, he's just pointing in a direction.
Alright. Cool. Well, I suppose we could check that out. See if we can get a reservation or something. Gimli, thanks for the milk. And, it's very, very wonderful milk. And thanks for the information.
No problem.
Let me know if you got any more hot town goss you think I can know about. Any cool new dudes around here that I'm always looking to meet some cool people.
I'll let you know.
Staffy's looking for hot single dilfs in her area.
I mean,
I heard it, I'm just like, interesting statement.
she just immediately honed in on Roctus, so you know. I
You're
wouldn't say
right.
that it's looking for Dilfs. I think it's looking just for a dad.
Just straight up, just only a dad. Dad?
Are you my dad? Yeah.
Just looking for a Dilful Dilf.
Anyways. While this is happening, do y'all, Aldrich and Tritus want to do something?
I mean, aren't they going and asking questions? Or
Yeah, that's
investigating?
what reasons why I ask.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
going to a separate bar.
Okay.
I guess I'll probably stay in the same one. I'll just walk Sigzil's back.
What?
Well, because you and I were together.
Never mind. I'll split into two personalities and no, we're good.
You know, the whole gathering information.
Yeah, I remember.
Alright, you're okay, do you want to roleplay this? Because you're going to get the same information basically.
Alright,
Skip it.
unless Joseph has any other specific questions he wants.
No.
Yeah, I think I'm
Okay.
good.
Alright. So y'all will probably meet up at the front of the Wandering Spirit. And at first, you from the outside of Wandering Spirit, it just looks like a normal, ordinary inn. When you go inside, it actually still is a normally ordinary inn. The only thing that catches your eye about it is that everything is extremely clean. There is a man behind the counter, and he is a stocky dwarf man with dark skin. And right behind him is a board of keys, most likely room keys for each individual room, all in numerical order in a very specific manner. And this dwarven man has dreadlocks, and he has dark skin, like I said before, and he has a magnificent beard, one that actually reaches down to his belly button, and his mustache is also braided as well, and his hair is jet black, and he's also his attire, he's actually very much covered head to toe, but the only thing that's visible to him is his head currently, because he's wearing a dark brown cloak. He's wearing leather armor underneath the cloak, and the colors of his clothes seem to be earthy colors and metallic just to be functional. You will also see that his face shimmers a bit of red throughout his face. And yeah, so that is what you see.
And you said the description is the same for us.
Like this is you guys going to the Wandering Spirit.
Yeah, this is at the inn.
Yeah.
Right.
Because at the bar at the separate bar we went to, we got the same information. Now we're all at the inn.
Mm-mm.
Ah.
He also is just like doesn't realize that you guys have walked inside of his inn and stuff. He's just currently twiddling his thumbs, like reorganizing his desk right now. Using like he's took his like quotation marks calculator, like that bead shit, and has redone that multiple times while you guys have been walking in. And then he also like reorganized his stack of coins from numerical value and then put it back into.
I guess he's bored. Should we just
And then
walk up to him?
Yeah, you can walk up to him. He jumps back a little bit. He's just like, customers. Oh, I didn't see you come in. Did you need something?
Hey, San Jose.
Yes.
Is this the guy?
I mean, he doesn't have a flaming head.
All right. I'll turn around and leave.
Uh,
What?
are Are you?
Huh?
Wait. Like, are you not sleeping here?
Yeah, what? Joseph
Maybe,
is.
like, get some sleep or something, my guy.
Yeah, like, yeah, Joseph. Are you personally okay today?
Did I just totally miss what was going on?
We're at an inn
Oh, okay, yeah.
for like sleeping
sleeping?
purposes.
Oh, yeah, totally missed what was going on.
Kind of the reason for going to an inn.
Yep, that would be a good reason.
You are so out of it today.
Do you need to tap out? Like,
Yeah, I guess so, apparently.
Like Jesus.
Oh my god.
hi, we'd like a room and board for one night.
as Tradus is walking out, you like grab him by the back of the clothes. You're like, "Where are you going?" uh,
Is he okay?
huh?
No.
No.
No, apparently not. I don't know. I was like, "What? Why is that? What's wrong with that?" His head's not on fire. What's the point?
So he goes and yeah, okay, we can arrange for that. So one room that only?
I think we
No.
need probably 2 rooms.
Probably
Okay.
3,
How many of us are there?
6.
Yeah.
6. Is that including Senazo?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 2 rooms is probably fine.
Okay.
How much will that run us?
2 rooms, 2 gold.
Oh, work it up.
Okay.
How much would it be if your head was on fire? No, wait. What?
We don't provide that service here.
Oh, damn. Okay.
He goes and grabs the keys from the wall. Here you go. First 2 rooms up the stairs.
Alright. Thank you kindly.
Guy seems like he's like worried about something.
I look back. Insight. Can I insight check this guy?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right. 17.
Anxious individual.
All right. Well, I think we've done enough looking around for today. I'm ready to settle down. We can, if we don't get any more leads, we can just go up to the top level and try there.
That's probably, yeah, I mean, we'll just have to figure out where exactly it happened, but,
Take the tube
you know.
back up.
All right. Then I'll go to sleep.
Alright. Y'all go to sleep. And we'll pick up the session next time.
When Joseph gets enough sleep.
Jesus Christ.
Joseph is actually a functioning human being.
That's a stretch.
Because Jesus Christ, my guy,
Oh
Yeah,
my-
I was,
this session
I
you were
was-
so out of it.
listen, I was like, oh, we're going and searching at different places, and then we were all at the inn. We were suddenly at the inn together. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I guess.
because-
I thought we were
because-
separate.
No, because
There-
JR said, "Hey, do you wanna skip over all this? You're gonna get the same answers as them." And I said, "I'm fine, unless Joseph has anything specific he wants to ask." And you said, "No, I'm good."
Yeah. So it's just like, okay, then we can just go to the inn now.
Oh, see, I must have missed everything you said because I was waiting. I was like, what? I was waiting for you to tell us, like, what we were going to hear that was the same. I thought we hadn't done anything yet.
No.
I thought that was the start. That's why I was like, oh,
and
I
then your
guess.
first instinct is to just see if the guy has a flaming head and then leave. Not even like ask anything.
Well, 'cause I don't know.
Whatever. Let's just end the recording. Did we level up?
Yeah, they're low.
No.
Okay.
Damn.
Bye.